You ever ask yourself, who am I? No need. You already know.
We are.
Lofi Poli Sci. Yes, we are. Lofi Poli Sci podcast coming at you. Michael Pickering here doing our thing, talking about what's going on in the world today. And it's everyone's favorite day of the week. That's right, it's another Good News Friday. Quick to it, people out in Spain to talk about leaked documents that don't take away women's rights. That's right. But rather, the Spanish government is working on, according to leaked documents, working on a piece of legislation that could give women between 3 to 5 days a month leave for painful menstrual cycles with a doctor's note. Now, of course, this is a draft of a piece of legislation being worked on, so it could very well change before going up for a vote. So we'll have to just wait and see. But Spain, thank you for showing us that not all leaked documents from government are bullshit made by bastards built on bellowing bricks of arcane institutions that don't care about women. Spain, keep it up. We'll be watching. Next up, more good news out of Somalia. What truthfully is a very refreshing thing to say. We too rarely get to say such a thing about Somalia. Although last time we did talk about Somalia, it was talking about the returning of horse racing to the country. And this story here, though, is about the return of presidential elections, which we've been waiting on for quite some time. Oh, yeah, Somalia. You go get you that democracy, my friends. Just careful. Watch for the courts. And elections take place on Sunday. We'll let you know what goes down for sure, Lo-Fi listeners. And to NPR we go. And thank you, because I was hoping you'd have a headline in the form of a question for me to go ahead and do my thing. And here you are, just waiting for me. The headline from NPR Science section. NASA is bringing rocks back from Mars. But what if those samples contain alien life? Are you kidding me? You already know the Supreme Court will rule that shit unconstitutional because we all know the only place life comes from in the universe is... We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to inform the listener that the host may possibly, very well, and potentially have lost their shit, and we are currently in the process of reconnecting that shit. And we like to remind you that the views of the host do not necessarily, but they may very well, represent the larger perspective of the we that we be. We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming. Next up to Scotland we go. Not talking about independence movements, but rather Scotland getting ready to join the space race. Yes, indeed, my friends. Though this isn't about sending people to space from Scotland, but rather sending satellites up into space, which is still really cool and really big, people. Because space and how we as human beings interact with it, it shouldn't be controlled by just a few countries in the world. Let's spread the love, right? To the Highlands of Scotland we go. And if you're saying out there, well, Scotland is part of the UK, and the UK is plenty already controlling lots of spacey kinds of things and stuff, sure. But how long will Scotland stay under the hairpiece of Boris Johnson? Write in. I'm curious your thoughts on either of the questions brought up by that statement there. And in movie news, because we haven't talked movies in a second, oh, guess what? Top Gun 2 is getting great reviews. Who gives a shit? Because Doctor Strange 2, in just 1 week, has raked in $500 million. Damn, Doctor Strange. Will Doctor Strange 2 beat out Spider-Man? Write in. I'm curious your thoughts. And a last piece of news to send you on your way to the weekend. Some Lofi Poli Sci news. This coming Monday will be our last long-form episode for a while. We're about to start kicking into that summer gear, and we're going back short form. So definitely check out Monday's show if you want to really get into that deep dive, if that's your thing. And coming soon, we may even, possibly, potentially, be going back to 5 days a week short form. We'll see. It is summertime, where anything is possible. And that's it. I'm done. I'm out for the weekend, but you know how to find me. Check out today's blog up later on lofipolisci.com. And it's not a cliche or a catchphrase. It's a lifestyle. Always remember that Lofi Poli Sci is more than just me. It's the we that we be. Talk to you soon, Lofi listeners. Pickering, signing off.